welcome to a pick a card reading with me, Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm very excited to go into some messages for you today. I've been really feeling this energy of getting clarity and getting true answers and truth for our souls and for what feels really right for us. And so I kind of wanted to do a bit of a themed reading in the sense of we're going to still get a general reading with our main messages, but I really just wanted to put out like what sort of clarity does group one need? What sort of reassurance, what synchronicities do we need? And we're going to ask for the cards to really bring that forward for us today so we can get that clarification that we're needing to hear right now. So for some of you who've been facing a crossroads, if you've been facing some confusion about a specific individual or situation in your life, I just really wanted to put this out to our guides today. So we're going to set that intention that any truth that needs to be revealed come through in the cards today. And we're going to really set this intention that whatever comes through, that it'll be coming through in a way that's loving, that's compassionate, that's gentle, in a way that we can fully be open-hearted in receiving these messages today, whatever they might be. So thank you, guides, angels, and ancestors, and the universe itself for being here with us. We welcome you, and let's dive right into our group pile one. All right, so let's do that, my friends. I've got this beautiful deck. It's this wild druid deck with all these beautiful animal cards, and I really was feeling drawn to do that today. So we're going to just ask the cards, what clarity do we need? What animal is assisting us? Perhaps group one's totem. What needs to come through in the cards? All right, so you guys have the swan. Beautiful. So ease, grace, and beauty is what the swan very much represents. So that is our first card and power animal. And we're going to pull you another animal card. I've just been feeling the animals today. So I'm going to grab this deck out and let's pull another one for you. What other animal wants to come through and assist group pile one today? What do they need to know? Oh, amazing. I love this. Snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. I love it. Okay. I really have a strong affinity with snow leopards myself. I really just love that that card came through for you. Just a magnificent animal, just absolutely magnificent. So I'm feeling that energy for sure today. So what else do we need to know for group pile two? What truth do they need? Love life, rose quartz, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. Oh, love it. Okay, what else do we need to know? Feel this one. Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Okay. Beautiful. Let's see what else we need for group pile one, please. Group pile one. Abundance. Oh, I love it. I gather easily and effortlessly all that I need to support, nourish, and comfort me. I focus my attention upon all that I am grateful for. There is an abundance of nourishment, support, and love for me. Affirmation, I have. Okay. I do want to pull you this deck as well. All right, if that wasn't clear enough, we already have our guardian angel present. Okay, so we're going to pull that because I just feel like that wasn't a coincidence. So your guardian angel is around you right now, my friends. Okay, this is so funny. We have the romance and connection. Double romance, okay? Let's just reshuffle though, because I feel like a few cards wanted to come out there. What other card do we need for group pile 1 right now? What message? Woohoo, that one I wanted to come out. Sacred plan. Yes. Okay. Let's keep going. I just want to pull as much information as possible for you guys in group pile 1. Whoa. Okay. So we have 2 here. We have something bigger is on the way. Allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or what seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe always has your back. Okay, you did it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, this doesn't want to adjust. There we go. Hooray! Success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be on top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before and you will do it again and again. Yes. Okay. So we have deservingness. You are a beloved child of God. Like everyone else, you deserve to receive the support that would allow you to focus on your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. All right, looking good, looking good. Let me just see if there's anything. Yeah, I do want to pull you a couple more cards. Like I said, I'm just feeling like I want to just get as much information as possible for you guys so you can get all the clarity you need. Oh, notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. Aw, and Cupid, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all its glorious aspects. Ooh, lots of love in this reading. I just love it. Okay, let's see what else we want for a chakra card. Let's see. Other clarifications, please. Woohoo. Letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step towards success. Okay, and confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. All right, I want to grab you one more. And then we'll get to you guys your angel number and we'll dive right into your reading. Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you, even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others. Trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Amazing. Okay, so now we're going to pick you guys your angel number. 180. Nothing is happening by chance. Know that your life is here for a purpose, a higher purpose. Okay, we're going to grab a surprise card. Okay, and we will review that at the end of the reading. Okay, my friends, so we are going to just dive right in. I'm loving this so much. So in case you did not see this beautiful theme, we have a few different themes that are really coming through for us in this reading, and I feel like there's a lot of messages here, so I'm going to try to navigate through them and just see what we've got here, okay? So just take what resonates, because I'm definitely feeling a few different energies present. So one of the main themes, if it wasn't obvious enough, we have our guardian angel, we have the notice the signs card, we have this amazing energy of our angelic team being very present in this reading. So those of you who chose this card pile might very well have been feeling alone. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected. Maybe you've been feeling like the world's kind of been crumbling around you and you're always needing to be there for yourself. And this independent spirit is what I very much feel. And that snow leopard energy of the solitary, needing to withdraw, to be in that hermit mode. You've been this very strong energy, and I'm feeling like you've been this energy your whole life, group one, which is so interesting because there's this whole other side of you as well that's really just wanting to be supported, because you've had to be strong. You've had to be this self-sufficient person or individual. And I just really hear it's like, when do I get the support? When am I going to be able to be loved the way I need to be loved? When is the universe or others in my life going to show up for me the way I show up for them in my life? And it's almost this, I feel like this energy of a little bit of resentment where it's like, you know what? Like, I'm done. I'm done being the strong one. I'm done having to fight and struggle to see my worth, to have people see me. But what I see is this is changing, and I'm really seeing this open perspective that's happening where you're beginning to truly see who you really are, and you're putting down the sword. You no longer need to fight, group one, is what I'm really hearing. It's like you already have been this majestic, beautiful creature that we just haven't seen yet. And that's what I'm seeing with these two cards that first came out. So we have the swan, which really symbolizes beauty, grace, ease. Like when you look at a swan, they're never rushing. They're literally floating on the water. They're so elegant and graceful. And that's what I'm really hearing is coming through strongly for you guys in group one. It's like, you're no longer needing to prove yourself. You're no longer needing to fight to show your deservingness. And we had that card, you know, feeling deserving, right? And we're starting to understand how the universe is showing up for us and how life truly is beautiful, how we ourselves are beautiful. And we are this majestic, beautiful, powerful entity already as we are. And it's almost like we're starting to acknowledge our progress. We're starting to say no to the things that no longer build us up or resonate. Because I'm seeing a lot of you having this cracked open experience where it's like, perhaps right now you are going through a rough period. Perhaps right now you are going through some very big revelations in your life. Like I really feel like very strong energies that you are dealing with right now. But you're coming to this understanding with these energies of what truly is important, what truly matters most to you now, and who you have become, because I'm seeing these old programs, these old belief systems that are trying to thwart you right now. And it's almost like this revisiting of the shadow aspects of your life. And it's like you thought you dealt with them and put them to bed, but it's almost like they've come up to give you one more final test. And it's like, but now you've evolved. Now you've changed. Now you've grown into this more mature version of yourself, this more improved version of self, in the sense of you've done the work. You've expanded your spirituality. You've expanded your mind. You've opened your heart where it was closed before. And I'm seeing with this so many blessings coming through, and you really solidifying on this solid ground, like solidifying who you are. And it's like, no, you know what? That doesn't resonate with me anymore. I don't believe I need to suffer anymore. And you're looking at these old views and perceptions that you've carried, and you are saying no. And like, I feel on fire right now, where it's just like, hell yes. Like, so much encouragement and support that's coming through. And even if you don't feel that way today, I'm feeling like this is coming, okay? And your guides, like your animal totems, okay, for one. And then we also have your angel team very present. So you might have even been getting a lot of synchronicities in your life. And this is confirmation here. This is what we've been asking for. Please confirm the truth of the matter. And the truth is, you are supported. Look at how these two cards came forward for you. Your guardian angel, signs of your angels being present, like so much confirmation. And what I'm seeing with this is like they are backing you up, because it's like, I feel like somebody might have come into your life recently, or you might have had a situation that threatened your new set of beliefs, okay, with these old ones. And I just feel like very much this old paradigm presenting to you. And in that moment, whether you're in this right now or it's already come to pass or it's coming, I'm just going to flow with this. But what I'm really hearing, it's like you're choosing yourself. You're choosing what's true to you. And it's like this integrity that you have now that you didn't have before. Because I feel like in the past, if this had come up at any other time, you would have caved. You would have caved to that paradigm. You would have been like, okay, here we go again. Now let's ride the roller coaster all over again. This old belief system, this old way of being, and you would have done it. And I'm just hearing, because you weren't in your power. You didn't know who you were. You didn't see who you've always been, but now you do. And I really want to read this card, this self-reliance. It's like you are strongly independent and often solitary. And I really feel like that is you. I really feel like those of you who pick this reading, you probably are a bit of a socializer, but ultimately your soul is not. Like, you are here to forge your own path, okay? You are not here to play small group one. You are not here to follow the rules of life. You are not here to be told. You are here to develop your own life. You are here to develop your own soul path. You're forging it as we speak. And there's a lot of commendation I'm feeling really strongly coming through, where it's like, yes, look at you go, taking control, stepping into your power. Even if sometimes you feel alone, I'm hearing it's worth it, because you are truly stepping into what it means to really live your human life, your human experience on your terms. Because I'm really hearing like you've been told a lot in your life what is right, what is wrong. I feel like you are someone, you've had a lot of programming. I want to say a lot of you have had a very traditional upbringing as well. So, take what resonates here, but I just really feel that. And it's almost this peeling away of all that was you, all of the programming, all of the things that people told you. And you are now giving new life to your dreams. You're recreating what is right, what is wrong to you, like true power, okay? And that's what I feel like you're letting go. You're letting go of these old beliefs, these old things that really don't serve you anymore. And it's like this ding dong moment, like I just heard like a doorbell, like a ding dong, or it's like, okay, it's here. Open the door and just fully let it in. Let this process happen where it's like this total new energy can now come in. We're opening up the door to new with this letting go, right? Because it's like letting go is not giving up. It's the first step towards success. So much of that, right? So back to this card, we have integrity is important for your best outcome. That line like hit me like a ton of bricks in this reading, okay? You need to just be yourself. You need to grab hold of your authenticity, group one. And I actually feel you are. I feel like you're getting this understanding, this clarity, okay? Especially in this reading here, you're getting that clarity. You're being yourself. Keep being you, okay? Be independent. Be integrous with your actions, with your choices. What is in alignment with who you are now, and letting go of what isn't, okay? And having the confidence, all right? So it says, no one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. So whatever is coming forward for you next, have the confidence to move forward. Claim your power. Keep doing that, okay? It says, cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Okay, so with this part, I'm really strongly hearing it's almost like there's no need to announce this new version of you, because I'm really hearing like through your example, this cloak of invisibility, it's almost like you're just going to be you. You don't need to showcase in a sense or show off who you are, because you just are. You're in your power. There's no need to prove yourself anymore. There's no need to, try to rub it in people's faces like, okay, this is me, this is what I've done. It's like, no, because you're doing it. There's no need. And that's what I'm really hearing. It's like you're walking with the shamans in the sense of you are walking the shaman path. You are walking the intuitive path. You are walking the spiritual path. Just saw 222. Harmony, baby. Harmony. So you are clearly harmonizing your life. You are truly building it for success and building it in a beautiful way, okay? That's what I'm really, really hearing. It says, use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So much about being comfortable in your aloneness, okay? I'm like, this card is it's just you, okay? I just have to say it. This is you. You are like the snow leopard. This very well could be a totem animal of yours, okay? So yeah, use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So much about really honing that spiritual path, owning your gifts, and really, once more, just listening to yourself, listening to those inner feelings that are coming up for validation, that are saying, you know what? Like, I almost want to sway her, but like, screw you guys. Like, I'm going to live my life on my terms. I'm going to do what I need to do. And it's really this roar. Oh my gosh, that's what they're showing me, this roar where it's just like, I have been a slave for too long to this life. I have done too much and enough is enough. I'm saying no. I'm saying yes to me. And it's like finally listening to your intuition that's been yelling at you, I feel, that's been screaming inside like, no more. Screw this programming, like no more. And it's so liberating. And you're letting life unfold for you in silent perfection, because that is what true beauty is. It's not when it's forced. It's not when it's pushed. It's when you choose it and when you choose to see it. And that is the unfolding that is taking place here. And look at the cards. Like, oh my Lord. The moment you embrace yourself, the moment you say no more to these old programs, these people in your life that are like, you know what, you need to stay here. The moment you speak up for yourself, you communicate, this is me, and I don't care what you think. I don't care what anyone says. This is my life. This is how I'm going to live it. Look at the love. Look at the love that is flowing in. We have romance and connection, love life, Cupid, once again, swan energy, beauty. It's all with grace. Like it just naturally is flowing in. It's like a new or renewed romantic life is here for you. And that is just like so much what I'm seeing. It's absolutely jaw-dropping, to be honest, the energy of this reading. Like, I am just like so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Whoever you chose this, like, wow, I'm so proud of you, okay? It's like, oh my goodness. And I feel like sometimes you doubt this. You doubt that you're deserving. You doubt that sometimes that you're going to have abundance, that you are going to have your needs met. But like, look, okay, you did it. There's something bigger on the way, the deservingness, the encouragement, the abundance, okay? It's time to see the abundance that is already here. It's time to see how you can nourish, support, and comfort yourself. And that is empowering because we're no longer coming from a lack mentality. We're coming from how life is happening right now for us. How we do have connection. And perhaps this is something that's going to be coming in if we're not feeling that way right now. We're getting that assurance. Love is flowing in so many numerous forms to you. I do strongly feel a romantic partner here. So whether you have one already or if you're single, one might be coming through because I'm strongly getting that energy of like soulmate connections. And bear in mind, soulmates are not always romantic, but I really just see you connecting with people that really light you up. I'm seeing you really connect with those who really strongly get your vibe and get who you are now, okay? And you're no longer sacrificing yourself. You're no longer overextending. It's like a beautiful energy change, this harmony that occurs where you can speak freely, you can be who you are in every aspect, and you're appreciated for it. People are like, yeah, you go. Like, I just like love who you are. And you're like, I know, I do too. And it's just like this accomplishment that I feel so strongly coming through. Okay, but I understand some of you, when you were picking this reading, you might not be feeling that right now. And I'm kind of getting that vibe where it's just like, really? Like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything right now. I feel like my world's in shambles. I feel confused. I feel like I don't have loving connections in my life. But it's like, you do, and they're coming, okay? And this encouragement card, I'm really getting drawn to read. So we might be feeling this, okay? Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you, even though you might not always see the positive effect your love has on others. Trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. So what I'm strongly getting here, it's like, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt what being in your power does, what owning your love in this world does. When you spread that love, it is invaluable. When you tell people how much you love them, that matters, okay? And that's what I'm really hearing. It's like, communicate your love, show your love to others. Recognize the beautiful treasure that your heart is, because I'm really seeing that unfold in the coming months. We're learning to not only share ourselves, to be vulnerable with others, but I'm also hearing true connection occur. So in order for that to happen, that heart chakra needs to come to the fore. And that's what I'm seeing come forward. It's like this opening up the heart chakra, opening up the heart space, sharing that love, sharing who you are, and it's really coming through. It's going to be reciprocated, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you have had hurts. You've had times in your life where you've been vulnerable with others and they haven't shared that love in return in the same way that you've needed. But I'm seeing this shift. I'm seeing this change, okay? And even if right now it feels like none of these good things are happening, this is what's cultivating beneath the surface. So keep doing that inner healing. Keep working on your heart chakra. Keep being open and honest and communicating who you are in this world to the relationships within your life. And trust that sacred plan, okay? Because I'm really hearing you need that encouragement. Trust the divine plan. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor, okay? The universe is always working for you. And that's what I'm really hearing. They really want this awareness. We are here. We're helping you. We are your team. You might feel alone, but you are actually so supported if you reach out and connect and trust. And I'm seeing this new form of trust coming in where it's like, okay, I can drop all my concerns. I can rest my heart in the heart of the divine, in the hands of the divine, the embrace of the divine. I can trust that more is coming. And I'm beginning to see the beauty that's already here. And it's this beautiful energy of showing up for yourself. I gather easily and effortlessly all that I need to support, nourish, and comfort me. So this block here, I'm really strongly hearing we might have had this story of struggle and chasing and needing to constantly go, or work to provide for ourselves. But it's like this new lease on life where once again, grace, ease, everything comes with ease, okay? And it's like I gather easily and effortlessly all that I need. So it's also this energy of not just to support you, but to nourish you, to comfort you, okay? And I'm hearing some of you are like, well, that sounds like a luxury. Like, I never get to nourish myself. I never get to like spend extra on comforting myself. But it's like, look how that's coming in. This like nurturing, this love, this unconditional love that's freely given to you. And it's this understanding you deserve it, okay? You deserve all this beauty that's coming in, my friends, okay? I focus my attention on all that I am grateful for. There is an abundance of nourishment, support, and love for me. I have, okay? So we're really beginning to cultivate this gratitude in our lives. And once more, I'm seeing us let go of those programs of lack, those programs that say we need more to be better, to prove our worth, to be shown and validate we're worthy. It's like, no, we already have it. We already are worthy, okay? And we have this power of prayer because I really feel you guys in group 1 do struggle with this worthiness aspect, okay? So I'm hearing pray about it. Ask your angelic team to show up for you. Ask them to help you cultivate gratitude in your life. Gratitude for yourself, gratitude for your body, gratitude for everything that's coming through, these connections. And ask them to show you the way, okay? So whatever the situation is that you are dealing with, give it to God, give it to the universe. Let them carry this burden for you. And I'm really hearing this energy of release. So once more, let go of all these problems and concerns you're facing. Keep trusting. There is a plan for you. And what I love, it's like such confirmation, like you're already doing it. You did it. You've stood up for yourself. You're seeing your worth now. It's like, keep doing it, okay? Success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Like seriously, celebrate. You have accomplished something, and I really strongly feel like it's standing up for what you believe in, okay? Standing up for yourself, who you are now, how you've changed. And this is bringing something bigger, okay? Allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or what seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe always has your back. So I'm strongly hearing with this, it's like, once more, we're starting to think bigger. We're starting to see the abundance that is always available for you. There's abundance of nourishment, support, and love for me. I have. So it's almost like this amazing 360 that happens when we've been in this area of lack of what we don't have or how we're not enough, and we're like shifting that completely here. We're becoming grateful for these loving connections, the love that's flowing in our lives. And I'm seeing abundance. We're shifting that perception of what that truly means. You know, it's not just finances, it's not just our jobs, it's our relationships, it's how we receive love, it's how we view ourselves, it's our spiritual inheritance, our spiritual connections. You know, there's just so much flowing through in this reading. I just love it. And it's like expanding the vision where we're starting to see how there is so much beauty already here. There is so much beauty to expect. And I'm hearing like expect the best, expect miracles, not in the sense of just a 3D perception, but more in this open-hearted way where it's like, I'm going to trust the plan of my life and know that whatever is coming is going to be so beautiful. I know that whatever this next chapter is, whether it looks like the way I've wanted it to look like or not, that it will be perfect for what I'm needing. And it's just total surrender to the universe to bring you to the best. Okay, and we have this Cupid card. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love of all its glorious aspects. Oh, I just love it so, so much. Okay, I want to pull you guys like one more card. Yeah, let's do this deck. I'm kind of feeling this other deck too. So let's just grab you guys couple closing messages. What is coming forward? What confirmation do we need? Whoa, that's a lot. Wow. Okay, we have like 4 cards. Okay, but strangely, I'm kind of feeling them. So, what do you desire? You have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires and know you are already deserving of them, and they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayers. You'll discover the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best of ways. Focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a conscious stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So I love how in this card they pointed out the giving and receiving. So there's equal balance. Focus on serving others, and so it gives back to you. And I'm seeing you be this light worker, okay? I'm really feeling like this light worker energy where it's you truly want to serve, you want to help others. And that's what I'm hearing. It's like keep prioritizing how you can help the world, how you can show up for others and also show up that way for yourself. And I'm seeing like even though this time might seem chaotic, it might seem overwhelming, honestly, there's so many blessings that are coming through for you underneath the surface that are going to be revealed. And we're getting called to get that clarity. What do you actually want to bring forward? What do you actually feel would fulfill you in a beautiful way? Okay, so getting that clarity there. And fresh air. Okay, so this card's really pointing out this practical essence of allowing yourself to connect with the freshness of life, the new air, fresh ideas, fresh nature. That's what I'm really hearing. It's like this beautiful element of helping you walk in nature to remove any of the issues or the burdens or heavy energies that might have collected from this time past, okay? So keep moving forward, keep moving through your healing. My friends, you are doing amazing. Let's pull your last card, Earth Angel. Okay, did I not just say you were a light worker? You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. Like, wow. Oh yes, can't forget the angel card. Let's do that. I'm going way over time, but that's okay. Nothing is happening by chance. Know that your life is here for a purpose, a higher purpose. Yes, you are here to be that earth angel. You're here to uplift others, even if it sometimes feels like you're not, okay? You are. Keep going. Last card, obstacles and blocks are lifted. Oh my gosh, love it. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles. Didn't I say I felt like you were overcoming these challenges? Okay, blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Oh, I just love this so much. So yes, focus on gratitude, focus on cultivating even more love in your life. And as you do it, so much beauty comes in. Remember how deserving you are, my beautiful friends. You literally are such a beautiful soul, and I feel that energy coming through very strongly in this reading. So I'm sending you all so much love and light in your forward endeavors. Keep going, keep being true to you, my friends. And if you would like any extra support, know I'm always here for you. I will leave my information below to reach out or to book a session. Sending you all love and light. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. I'm so excited to see what decides to present to you guys today. We have a little bit of a themed pick a card this week. We're going to see what truths need to come to light for you. As I'm presently filming, we're coming into Cancer season, so there's a lot of this emotional, chaotic energy that we're really feeling into, and sometimes it can be really difficult for us to really see the truth. What is truly surfacing for us? What are we needing to heal? And sometimes with this chaotic energy, it can seem difficult for us to truly reach those emotions. So today, that's what I wanted to really dive into, is what are we needing to heal? What truth perhaps do we need to have revealed to us at this time, so we can really get that clarity, so we can take the most action in this beautiful time of Cancer. So let's take a look. I'm going to start off with this beautiful Druid animal deck, and we're going to see what animal wants to present to you. Okay, so let's dive right in. Just saw 111 on the screen, so I feel like that's promising. Some new beginnings, some fresh starts. Whoa, that flew out. I love that. Okay, so we have the bull that came forward for you. So really feeling the Taurus energy right off the fly here. And what's so cool about the bull in more Celtic and Druid tradition is it seems very much is known, can't talk today apparently, but it's very much known for its abundance, okay? So that's a very promising first card. So let's see what else needs to come through for us. I feel like I want to pull this newer deck for me. It's called the Blind Spot. And I just want to see what comes through. I'm gonna have to reference the deck on this one. So I'm going to have to reference the write-up because I'm not super familiar. There's just so many sigils to memorize. So let's see what's coming up. What hidden truth needs to come to light for Group 2, please? What blind spot might they have? What truth needs to come out? Ooh, okay, 35. So let's look this up and give it a read. So this is the sigil. Very cool. I kind of like that one. Very pretty. Okay. 35. Ooh, desperation. If you have drawn the sigil, what you do not see clearly is your desperation, or what that desperation has caused or is causing you to line up with. Desperation is the cover emotion for despair. I want you to imagine that a tsunami hits the woman's child, and a woman's child is carried away by the water much faster than she will ever be able to save him. At that moment, she cannot accept the reality of loss. She is in an immediate place of despair, which is utter and complete hopelessness and powerlessness to prevent something from happening that she cannot deal with or doesn't even know if she wants to survive happening. She is in such a place of despair that a survival mechanism quickly converts that despair into desperation. She will avoid what helpless powerlessness by doing literally anything she can without limit to try to recover her child. This is the energy of desperation. Desperation works in two directions. It exists relative to things that we are desperate not to lose, as well as things we are desperate to get. This desperation is very real. Saying there is something wrong with desperation is the same as saying there is something wrong about a starving person stealing food. People who make desperation wrong have no idea what it means to be desperate. When people are desperate, they often have to do the best they can from where they are with whatever they have. We may be thinking the wrong way, making bad choices, and taking the wrong actions because we don't want to lose something, like our reputation or someone we love. Or we may be thinking the wrong way, making bad choices and making the wrong actions because we so desperately want something, like to be a famous actress or to feel a sense of belonging with someone. If what we are desperate for is an emotional need, one of the most common situations we may end up in if we're not aware of our despair, and thus are subconsciously operating through desperation, is an intermediate reinforcement relationship. Ooh, this is a long one. Okay, so we're maybe not going to read all of this, but the main point is we might be getting a little desperate. That's what's coming through in this blind spot, okay? So instead of reading all these pages, I think we're getting the main gist here. So we'll read the rest intuitively, and let's continue on, okay? So we're getting this avenue of desperation. So let's get a little bit more information now for group pile 2, please. What else do we need to know? What other truth? What other truth? Can we get more information, please? What is this desperation about? Peace of mind. Okay, so we have third eye chakra being highlighted. I heal the poisons of my mind that limit and deny me by aligning with pure and honest thought and belief. I joyfully recognize when I am thinking limiting thoughts from my conditioning and realign with thoughts and beliefs that serve my growth and well-being. I choose to question my perspective and think loving, supportive thoughts. I am peaceful. Getting some good inclinations from that. Okay, let's continue on, my friends. What truth needs to come to light? Group 2. See what else wants to fly out for us. Group 2. Woohoo. Okay, that was quite a bit. Woo, goodness. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me reshuffle. All these cards want to fly out for you today. There we go. Okay, we have rutilated quartz. I'm grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. Improve energy levels, increase life force, maintain focus, increase feelings of self-empowerment, amplify courage and confidence. Okay. Getting some good messages here, guys. This is awesome. Okay, we had 2 come out here. I feel like we need both, so we're going to take them. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And yes, just say yes. Ooh, I like that. I like that card a lot. All right. My goodness. Okay, I feel like with you guys in group 2, there's a little bit of like this chaotic energy. Just because of the way these cards are coming out and the way like literally almost dropped another deck and I can't seem to talk properly. So like I'm just feeling you guys might be feeling a little bit scattered. So definitely picking that up already, okay? So we have embrace your sensitivity. Ooh, come on, focus. Your sensitivity is the sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you will attract. Okay, and we have choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway to loving yourself. Beauty. All right, let's see what else we need to know. We have spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. Ooh. Yes, feeling that big time. Okay. Healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication can help you understand and be understood. Okay, getting some focus on that throat chakra. Inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. Yes. Okay, what else do I need here? I feel like I need this deck. Let's get a little bit more information. What other clarity do we need, please? Group pile 2. Declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Very interesting. Oh, we have 2. All right. I just feel like this top one. Impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always the right place at the right time. Yes. Okay. Earth angel, you are a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. Loving it. Okay, and I feel like that's good. I'm going to grab you guys an angel number now. 728, you are being presented with an opportunity to make subtle changes to your path so you are more in alignment with your initial intentions. Reconnect with your initial wishes, then evaluate what's happening now and make any necessary changes. Okay, we're going to take our surprise card and we will take a look at that at the end. Okay, my friends, so we have quite the beautiful reading that is coming through for us in group 2 here. So let me just adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. You can kind of see a little bit better there. Sorry about that, guys. So what I'm really hearing with this reading is the truth that we're really needing to see is all is well. Really, all is well. And I really keep hearing that message for you guys. Like, yes, there's a little bit of homework that's presenting here, but overall, I'm just getting this theme of like, abundance is here, abundance is coming. Keep being peaceful. Keep quieting that mind that wants to run away with you. And I keep seeing, like, just throughout this initial shuffle, I'm just feeling so much of this grasping energy and things, because we're trying to force things and perhaps we're trying to do things too quickly. This overzealousness sometimes can cause more chaos. And this is what I'm kind of hearing. I feel like some of you have a very fixed idea of where you want to go from here, what you want to bring next into your life. I'm seeing you have a very strong life purpose, and I'm definitely getting this forward momentum, this feeling of like, yes, okay, I know what I want to do. I'm going to put all my eggs into that basket and I'm going to go, go, go. And it's almost this run away with you energy. And what I'm really hearing, it's like, but when we rush this process, we really don't get that vital lesson of being present. We don't get the vital lessons that want to present in exactly where you are. And I'm really hearing this really is starting with your mind, okay? I feel like you guys in group 2, you are struggling with this desperation over wanting something so bad. And I feel like what you're wanting, it's in alignment with what the universe wants for you, but we're getting impatient. That's what I'm really getting. And it's almost like this confusion that arises in you sometimes is what I'm feeling. It's almost like, well, because what I want, I know the universe wants for me. I know what I'm doing. Like, perhaps you're light working and you're like, you know what? I am a light worker. I am doing everything I should. You know, and I'm really getting that here, where it's almost like this element of, well, why isn't the universe giving it to me? And it's almost this energy of like, what am I doing wrong? And what I'm hearing, it's like, you're really just too eager at this time, and it's time to just let things happen organically. And that is the truth that I'm seeing present here. I'm also seeing this frustration, this frustrating energy that's coming in because you're constantly wanting to be somewhere other than where you currently are, okay? And that's draining you guys, okay? And that's what I feel like as we're approaching our life purpose, we're approaching our goals and ambitions from a very, I hate to say it, but a bit of a 3D perception, where it's like this old paradigm of I must do, I must work, I must complete, and I must create, and I must be constantly working and struggling and going through things to achieve my goals. When notice how the first card we got that came out effortlessly, flew out there, was abundance. And it's like, when we think of this Taurus energy, it's such a grounded earth energy. And it's all about the I want. It's all about that, the earthly pleasures. It's all about that. It's all about, like, Taurus is such, one of the more materialistic of the signs. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. It's very much this, I embrace the beauty that's offered in life. I embrace and I enjoy and savor the beauty of my life. And it's almost like this, I want and I will have energy, which is so perfect. But what I really found very fascinating was that this was our first card. And how it came out, it was just like, it's there. It flew out of the deck. And so that to me is total confirmation from your guides at this time, saying, look, it's here. It's already flying into your existence, into your earthly existence and experience. And it's like, it was effortless. I hardly had to shuffle and it shot right out. And that's what I'm kind of seeing is this next card we got was the desperation. So it's almost like we're pining after something, we're wanting something so bad, but we're bypassing what's already here, what's already come through effortlessly, that's already come through naturally. And I see your brain really being wired and programmed to this work mentality, to this work hard, play hard. And I'm seeing this impatience come in from this belief system, because it's like, well, I've been working hard, so where is my abundance? And sometimes that can be taken in a negative way. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, because I can relate. When we have been working hard, when we've been doing what we think is right in life, it can be very frustrating when it's not appearing to see these results manifest in a physical way. But what I'm really hearing is we've been doing a lot of spiritual work. We've been doing a lot of clearing emotionally, release work emotionally. And I'm seeing this is what's truly coming to the fore here. That is the inner work that we're being called to do at this time. So I'm almost hearing like, take a break, take the foot off the gas pedal, declutter those thoughts, ground those energies so you're not feeling so chaotic. And it's like, embrace that energy of co-creating with the universe, okay? Because I feel like there's also deep down this energy of like, I must do this and I must do it alone. I need to be self-sufficient. I need to show the universe, I need to show the world that I did this by myself. And there's almost this, wow, yeah, there's this, that just really hit. Okay, so we have this belief that we need to prove, something. And I'm seeing a little bit of a chip on our shoulder here, where it's like, I need to do everything by myself. I need to show everybody my value, my worth. I need to create my empire by myself on my own. And there's almost this total cutoff from help, okay? That's what I'm really seeing. But when we do this, we're not able to really just let ourselves enjoy the journey, because we're so focused on this goal. And what I'm really seeing, it's like with this theme of the root chakra here presenting the inner earth, it's like, no, come into the safety of Mother Earth. Come into the beauty of stillness. Feel your support. Feel the security, the foundation that you've already built. Because when we see this picture, it's like, this is the tree up here, but that's not where it's focused. It's focused on this hidden gateway beneath the surface, right? So we have so much that's truly beneath the surface that we are healing right now and that we are working with right now. And it's almost like, see the beauty, see this beautiful opportunity that awaits when we go in and we feel that foundational safety, when we start seeing what might not be what we thought it would be, but it's beautiful. And I'm just seeing with our goals, likewise, this analogy comes to the fore where we've been putting in the groundwork, we've been putting in the effort, and we might not see the tree growing, right? But we haven't been seeing what's really going on beneath the surface. So that's what I'm really hearing. It's like this energetic upgrade that you were going through, and you're learning to declutter, to detach from this desperate state of needing, wanting, and needing it now energy. And we're beginning to see where we can actually enjoy the slowdown. We can embrace our sensitivity. We can start listening to our actual intuition, to how we actually feel, and then make those course corrections. Because what I'm really seeing come to the fore is this understanding of where we've been acting from our programming. Okay, this peace of mind card really jumped out at me in this reading. So I strongly feel that some of you, and please take what resonates, this is a general read, I feel like some of you had this mentality, this work mentality really drilled into you as a child, because they keep showing me a young person. So very young, childlike energy here. And I'm really feeling like this programming was like drilled in. It was like, I needed to be this person. I needed to stand up and work and fight and struggle to get through my life. And I also see squirrels coming up here. So it's like preparing, constantly needing to prepare for the worst case scenarios, to constantly be ready for the other shoe to drop, to constantly need to have safety. But in the meantime, no matter how much safety you accumulate, you still don't actually feel safe, okay? And that's what I'm seeing really come to the surface in this reading. It's like, it's time to bring our awareness of this program that's really just keeping us on the hamster wheel. It's not allowing us to just be. And see how that's so unloving to yourself. Because we have this card of embracing your emotions and choosing love. And then we have this beautiful confirmation, you are safe. The spiritual protection came up. It's like you are already safe, and it's time to drop into that truth. It's time to drop in to that security and safety that has always been there beneath the surface that perhaps we just have not seen. And I love this so much because it's allowing us to honor that hurt, okay? Because as I say this, it's like, oh, the pressure you had on you, okay? The pressure perhaps you still put on you. Whew, that throat chakra is coming up big time. I'm hearing like you might need to have conversations, okay? This is coming up. It's like heart-to-heart discussions where you've put so much pressure on yourself and you need help. Okay, that might be a scenario coming through, but it's like embracing what this brings up, okay? Whatever emotions surface the next week, especially if you're watching this as it's put out right in the Cancer season here, we're being told, embrace your sensitivity, embrace the nurturing, embrace how you really feel. Let yourself feel all of your emotions, okay? And I'm really just hearing like you are going through profound, deep healing. So ride the waves of this. But this truth that we're unmasking is like, wow, I had to do this for years of my life. And it's this acknowledgement, this validation of like, okay, perhaps I wasn't safe when I grew up, or life thus far hasn't been a safe place for me. And I've needed to be this person that's always prepared. I've needed to be this person to strive and struggle to provide perhaps for yourself or your family or loved ones. And I'm also seeing some of you be that caregiver, like in so many ways where it's never been about you. And now you're trying to change that. And that's where I'm seeing this frustration come in, because it's like, I've given everything to everybody all the time. And now the moment I tried to claim my power and go for my dreams, they're not coming. And there's this frustration I see in this like, what is wrong with me? And then it puts you into this spiral of, I'm not good enough, am I? When will I be good enough? When will it be my turn? And I'm seeing such a harsh loop that we keep playing upon our minds day after day. And it's this loop of real desecration of self. And it's like, you keep putting yourself down. You keep putting yourself in this same jeopardizing place mentally. And I'm really just hearing it's time to take the driver's seat with this, because your mind is literally running away with you, group 2. Wow, that's interesting. I was like group 1, so maybe you need to go and listen to group 1 as well. And I'm feeling that very strongly here. So maybe go back and listen to group 1 as well if you were attracted to both, because that was so much about self-empowerment. And that's what I'm really leading into now. It's like they really want to take this direction of, it's time to take the driver's seat. It's time to see your light. It's time to shine, group 2. You are an earth angel. But because you keep saying you're not, because you keep telling yourself you're not good enough, you dim your light. Okay, that is what I'm hearing. You dim your light. You don't see your greatness. See how she's covering her eyes from the truth. But then when we look behind her, we see the third eye pictured here, the intuitive eye. And what I'm really getting with this, it's like our souls see the truth. Our souls already know that we are an earth angel. But the human side of us is blind to it. We've blinded ourselves from seeing our true essence. We've blinded ourselves from the beauty that already is here, that already exists. And perhaps this abundance that you've been seeking has existed within you all along. The person you've been striving to be, desperate to be, you already are. So group 2, where have you been almost like the master of your own despair, because it's like you keep looping this program. And this isn't to beat you up by any means. This is to bring that awareness. And we had that in our angel number, right? We had this awareness. It's time to make course corrections, okay? So it says you are being presented with an opportunity to make subtle changes to your path so that you are more in alignment with your initial intentions. Reconnect with your initial wishes, then evaluate what's happening now and make any necessary changes. So I'm hearing for some of you, you actually have asked for support. You've asked for safety. And maybe this is why this is coming up. And it's like, just say yes. It's here. Just say yes. Accept it. Because I'm hearing a lot of you are refusing the spiritual protection, the spiritual haven that is being offered to you. I really am hearing some of us are just so fixed in this pattern of belief, and it's really hurting us. And that's where it's like this liberation is coming through for us to truly feel that comfort in asking. Because once again, we have this story that you have to do it alone, that you have to prove something, that you can't ever ask for help. And that is so not true, my friends. We're being encouraged. Have those conversations. Ask for help if you need it. Have a heart-to-heart with the people around you, so you can truly be seen, validated, and heard, okay? Nobody's working against you. Because I really feel like you have this fear, because I'm really getting in the past, you have had people work against you. You've had to constantly battle, okay? This is validated. Your guides are validating this, okay? And with that, it's like, but now life is changing. Life is different now, and it's okay for you to trust. It's okay for you to ask for help. And it's like, once again, amplify that courage and confidence, okay? So we have this in this card here. It's like, be confident in what you're capable of. Yes, but you do not have to conquer the world by yourself. All right? Choose love. I love this card so, so much, because here's the tree. Look, right? So we have our tree that's growing from all of this. How beautiful is this? I just noticed that and put that together. And look how it's literally growing hearts. It's growing love. So what I really get from this card, it's like, it's time to choose loving thoughts. It's time to choose loving programs. It's like, reprogram your brain, reprogram the stories that you tell yourself, and really start catching when you get on this negative loop within your mind's eye, within your thought processes, okay? And it's like, validate those emotions as they come up. that story that I'm not good enough, that I need to do everything on my own, that I'm not pretty, I'm not beautiful, I'm not an earth angel, life is not happening for me. All of those stories, okay? Start recognizing them as programming. Start recognizing that this is something you no longer want to choose. And it's like with that, we start realigning. We start coming to this beautiful crescendo of abundance, okay? That's what I'm really getting here. And as we focus on what we're actually grateful for in our lives, when we focus on what we're actually good at, what we're actually already doing, how we actually already have become the person we've been striving to be, the more this shifts in your life, okay? I want to pull you guys one final card here. Just feeling this top one, so we're going to grab it. Love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow your healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Oh my gosh, I love that this came out. This is so perfect. So truly, it's like infuse those negative feelings with love and light. Feel how you feel, and then come back to that harmony and safety, and know that you are here for a great purpose, group 2. You are a light worker. You're here to teach about love. And that's what I feel like you're learning, how to properly love yourself through these little course corrections, through the toughness, through the sensitive emotions we might be feeling. And it's like allowing yourself to love every part of your journey. And eventually I feel like you're going to be giving thanks for it. So once more, let's see our card. Oh my gosh, grateful. So yes, like how perfect is this? What confirmation is this? It's like, let's come back to gratitude. Let's come back to embracing the beauty of ourselves, who we are already, recognizing where we're thinking limitedly, where we're coming from our conditioning, and realigning, okay? I choose to question my perspective and think loving, supportive thoughts. And look how this brings peace. I am peaceful. We're no longer desperate. We're no longer striving. We're grateful for all that's already here, the abundance that's quickly and swiftly flying toward us that is already here in our lives. And we can no longer have to keep on getting impatient or frustrated. We're trusting the process. We're seeing the beautiful unfolding, trusting that we are always supported and safe every single step of the way. We start saying yes to life, to all the beauty that's already here. Ah, what a beautiful reading. Well, thank you guys so much. I feel like I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment below. I love hearing your feedback. So sending you all so much love and light. Have a beautiful day. Hello, group pile 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. We have a really fun themed pick a card today, and we're going to just expand and invite our guides in to really expand on this topic of truth. What truth are we needing to hear right now? What are our emotions really trying to tell us? As I'm filming, we are really just entering this beautiful new moon in Cancer, and this beautiful, emotional, nurturing, sensitive energies that we are feeling the past week and moving forward into this month are really strong. And I feel like I wanted to do this reading to really help us get that understanding of what exactly we're needing to hear, what truth needs to come from these emotions that perhaps we have numbed or perhaps we've buried beneath the surface, so we can just get this clarity to really make the most of this time. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. So we're going to just dive right in. I have this beautiful oracle deck, the Druid Animal Oracle deck to be exact. And I've just been really feeling called to those rooted, more divine feminine energies the past little while with this nurturing. And I just wanted to see what animals come through. Let's bring in that nature element for us. And let's see what animal wants to come forward for you guys in group 3. Okay, that was like half the deck, so let's just shuffle again here. Oh, there we go. We have a winner. Okay, wow, fire dragon. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Wow, look at the imagery here, just absolutely fantastic. Okay, so let's get a little bit of information on this fire dragon. This deck is specifically a little bit different than most because it's really centering around the Celtic tradition. So I just want to see, so we have water dragon. Come here, where's the one I'm looking for? Sorry, I want to just read you guys the brief write-up. Okay. So let's see, transmutation, mastery, and energy. Ooh, I love it. So it brings vitality, enthusiasm, and courage, and an increased ability to overcome obstacles and to find the energy needed to cope with life's problems. Having the powerful fire dragon as an ally will align you with the qualities of leadership and mastery. With care, he will fuel your inner fire, which can be directed and channeled with laser-like precision to help you accomplish tasks and achieve objectives. Okay, I do feel drawn to read this part, the reversed part. So let's read it. Let's get all the information. Drawn reverse, this card suggests that you might be repressing a good deal of anger. This may make you feel that you are not in control of your life energy. Either you experience this energy as out of control, erupting without warning, or constantly bubbling near the surface, or you may sense it as a scattered or dissipated. Are you often lacking in energy and vitality? Do you find it hard to get excited or motivated? Or do you find that you have too much nervous energy, making you overexcited, unable to sleep, concentrate, or relax? Whether you have too much or too little energy, developing a harmonious relationship with the fire dragon will help you. If you are lacking in energy, you may need to ask the dragon to give you a little more of the treasure he's guarding. Or if you find your energy level is too high, you might need to do the reverse, to ask the dragon to take charge of some of your energy, guarding it fiercely, sure in the knowledge that you will be given access when you really need it. Dragantine is like the volcano, can be dangerous, but if the inner rage that has been repressed for so long can be expressed and worked with in a therapeutic setting, he can become a powerful ally. Ooh, okay, I feel like we got a lot of information right there. So I am going to bookmark this, so just in case I want to reference it another time. So let's do that. I'm going to take a surprise card, random one from the deck, and we will reference that a little bit later, okay? Wow, well, that was pretty dead on, I feel. I'm so glad I read that. Okay, let's continue on, my friends. So what else do we need to know? What truth? What truth? Group 3, what truth do we need to know? What emotions? What are we needing to see that perhaps is hidden at this time? Woohoo, okay, we have integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. Okay, I want to cut this deck. Crown chakra, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Yes. Okay. What else do we need to know about this? Whoa. Healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here for you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring now. Okay. I want to pull one more of these. What emotions? Conflict. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think the right thing to do is and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should. Okay. Getting a lot of information here. This is wonderful. Okay. Let's see what else we need to know. Group 3. Okay, this guy really wanted to come. So, you are loved. I love this card. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. The child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into this ocean of love inside. Aww. Okay, I'm cutting the deck here as well. Woohoo. Kind of wanted this one too. Yeah. Okay. Slow down. When it feels like your world is spinning out of control, it's easy to get overwhelmed. This is a good time to begin a daily meditation practice. Your mind is the most open and receptive in the morning, which is why it's helpful to start your day with centering exercises. Cultivate stillness within and know that there is no rush. At the end of our days, we won't care about our to-do list. We wish we will have loved more, lived more, and been at peace. Don't wait. Slow down now. Okay, and then we have give each other space. Okay, I'm not going to read that one because I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. And I want to just get these cards out. So we'll give that a read in a bit if I feel called. But let's just keep going. Oof. Okay, let's do this. Let's get all the cards we need. What truth do we need to know for group? Okay, this wants to come out. 3, shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you allow. Okay. I want to grab you guys a chakra card. Group 3, please. Yeah, it's this one. Sacral chakra, self-worth, the whale, and we have a dolphin pictured, it looks like, as well, and goddess and moon energy, and wow, lots going on. Love it. I am worthy. I listen to my needs and desires and honor myself. I give myself the time, space, and loving kindness that I need to make manifest all that I am. I discover my true self by going inward and becoming my own best friend. I nurture. Okay. Look at all this orange energy. Love how that really comes out in the cards. That's so cool. Okay. Anything else? Yes, I want this one. sorry guys, I am taking my time today. I'm trying to get you guys as much information as possible because I know right now it's been tough. It's been tough to get that clarity. So if you want to go ahead and skip the shuffling, go for it. But I hope you guys are enjoying seeing the cards as they fly out and come out. I just feel like it's such a nice thing for you guys to see how they really do jump out and how they're truly for you. So let's see, what else is going on? Group 3, what else is going on? What's coming forward? Whoa, okay, that was a lot. Okay, but I actually kind of feel like, no, yes, okay. I feel like you kind of need these. So halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Yes. Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. Yes. Oh goodness, Anunnaki light codes. I'm so sorry, I probably butchered that. Energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. Wow. Wow, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Oh my Lord. Okay, I'm digging this. I'm really digging this reading. Okay, one more. Then we're going to pull you an angel number and we're going to dive into this reading, my friends. Here we go. Sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for self-care and gentleness. Yes. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you will feel loved for who you truly are. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, my friends. Cutting the deck here. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be too serious. Yes. Okay. Let's grab you guys an angel number. 213, don't be afraid. That feeling of being held back is just the universe recalibrating itself on your behalf. Trust the process. Yes. Okay. Bookmarking that. For whatever reason, I just keep looking at my other angel book, so we're going to do it. Ooh, a choice. Compare values and decisions. The time is now to make a decision. Your angels encourage you not to sit on it any longer. Write down your goals and values and compare them against what your options are for the choices you have to make next. Oh, interesting. Okay, bookmark that. Okay, my friends. So to dive right into your reading, now that we've definitely pulled enough cards, I really feel like the universe is speaking very loud and clear to you, my friends. There's a lot going on, and I feel like that's exactly how you feel. It's almost like so much happening at once, and I'm feeling this little bit of a like hyper energy where it's like, I have just so much to do. I've got so many things I have to do, and it's almost this element of, how do I get everything done? And how do I do the healing I need to do? How do I slow down? It's almost this element of how, because I'm seeing you someone who's very good at multitasking typically. You are someone who I feel is a hard worker. You're used to the grind, but you've been trying to create this new life where it's truly life on your terms. And I'm seeing, they're kind of showing me like you have slowed down in the past and you have been trying to do this inner work that embrace the softness of life, embrace the ebb and flow. But now there's like this forward movement, this forward energy. And we really got that explanation with the fire dragon, where it was so much like, if you're feeling like there's too much energy, to let him guard that for you, to take the load, right? And we had so much of this energy of fire. and anger was what was really coming up here. So we have, yeah, you might be repressing a good deal of anger. And then that was really the root cause that is making you feel like you're not in control of your life energy. So I thought that was so interesting and so on point, because I've definitely been feeling that energy where it's been this, I want to nurture, I need to listen, but there's been so much of this energy of go, go, go. And what I'm really kind of feeling with this is we're trying to approach our emotions in this way where it's like, I need answers now, I want everything to kind of make sense, and I need it on my timeline. And there's this element of not being able to truly come to this wholeness, truly come to the answers we're seeking and looking for, because we're approaching it from this very divine masculine way. And I'm seeing this frustration rise here, and I'm seeing this element of definite anger that's coming through. And it might not appear that way like it was saying in the write-up. It might very well be coming through in different ways of rushing, of harshness, of go, go, go. But what I'm really hearing here, it's almost this element of you are healing some deep-seated wounds. And with this, we're getting this shift, okay? I almost want to say the word revisiting of the past. And I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I really feel like for a lot of you who chose this reading, you came from an energy of the past that was very suppressing. Whew, just got a very sharp pain in my left ear. So yes, you were very hurt, okay? And sharply, you were hurt very sharply throughout your past. And what I'm really hearing here is this element of, I need to prove, I need to keep going, I need to be the best, I need to show up the way I need to show up. And there's almost this hierarchy. It's kind of what they're showing me. So you might have very much come from an element of that where you felt like you had to be the person that your parents told you needed to be, your religion told you had to be, or your upbringing or job. There's just some element there where it's like a very cruel, domineering element that's hung over your life. And because of that, as much as you've resisted it and you've been angry with it, it's almost like you've also adopted that mentality when it comes to yourself, as much as you hate it. And it's a very complex scenario I'm seeing here, group 3, where it's like the thing that triggers you the most is usually because that's where we ourselves are needing healing. And that's a tough pill to swallow. And what I'm really seeing, it's like this element of separation, this element of bias when it comes to yourself, because it's like, even if that wasn't your life experience in the past, you're holding this belief system that's very domineering over you, that's telling you, you need to be better, you need to be going, you need to be creating, you need to be constantly perfecting yourself. That is what I'm hearing, and it's mean. They're showing me like a rabid wolf, like angry and growling and gnawing at the bone, like constantly nipping your heels, where it's like, get going, get moving, get doing this. And regardless if you are aware of this, this is the subconscious program that is showing up in this reading. And that's where I almost see this fire dragon coming in, because it's like you have embraced that energy completely in your life of fire, of real fire. And what I really mean by that is almost this element of, sorry, I just realized you guys probably can't see properly. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's this element of like anger. It is. It's this divine masculine energy in a negative connotation, and it's almost this element where this bully that just keeps on beating you up. And I'm seeing this as a mental program. Okay, so you might have been attracted to pile number 2 as well. Okay, so if you were, you might need to listen to that too. But what I'm really seeing here is this element of where this mental program is holding you hostage, and this anger in you is wanting to be acknowledged. And that's what we're really seeing was perhaps hidden in you. And it's been coming out in ways like this: I need to do, I need to constantly create, I need to better myself, I need to protect. And all the meanwhile, this angry energy is burning you up, is burning up inside. And it's like, but when are you going to be enough, group 3? When will you have done enough? And I'm really hearing this element of like, it's okay. It's okay now to slow down. It's okay now to let go of this program that's constantly had you holding bated breath, where it's just like, when am I going to be enough? And that's where I'm really seeing this beautiful reading come through here, because it's like, that is what you're healing. You are truly healing this energy. And because the dragon signifies transmutation, fire, it purifies, it creates new. We see the smoke rising from the flames. That is that beautiful energy of change. Right? Whatever was burning is no more, and it's completely purified by the flame to become the smoke. So it's like, what are we burning right now? What do we need to burn? What do we need to let go of? What do we need to transform and transmute by this fire? And what I'm really hearing, it's like, that's where we're needing to choose ourselves. We're needing to become more in alignment with our true integrity. Like, are you being integrous with yourself and your true beliefs when we're holding on to this old paradigm? And what I'm really hearing is this element of, it doesn't align with you anymore. And that is what's so beautiful about this Cancer energy that we're moving forward. It's like this illumination is coming forward of this old paradigm, this anger that's been in you, this need for justice for those who tried to dominate you and domineer your life and tell you you weren't enough. And I'm just seeing this tug of war, this power struggle between the past and what suffocated you and said you were not enough, and this element of this new illumination of, this is who I am now. I'm no longer going to give my energy to this. This is how I'm going to change my life. This is how I'm going to live my life, because ultimately I do not see you believing in that structure anymore. And it's time to let it burn away, okay? So call on Fire Dragon. Call upon this beautiful spirit guide to help you transmute this energy, help you let go and burn away this old paradigm that's no longer serving. And what I'm really seeing, it's like, whoever did this to you, or even yourself, if this is an element of that program, it's like, whatever that is for you, because each of you, it will be different. I'm just hearing, it's like, give yourself that space. Okay, so that's what I'm really hearing with this card. It's like, distance yourself, have boundaries. And I'm seeing for some of you within your own mind. Okay, if this is a person, then have those boundaries where you take that step back and go, you know what? I'm sorry, I don't believe in what you're saying anymore. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to choose different. I'm going to start seeing the truth about the scenario, which is, I am loved. I am enough. I have worth and value, and I don't want to believe in a life that makes me struggle. And I'm really seeing so much hurt where the past really is coming into the present because of this hurt we're holding on to. And that's where I'm seeing the sensitive emotion come through, where it's like, you know what? Validate it. Validate that you felt that way. That you felt that you were wrong, that you weren't right, that you weren't enough. You know, that very well could be your story. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going in and feeling the hurt. Because I see some of you are not even allowing yourself to go there because you're like, well, I don't want to acknowledge. I don't want to go through that pain again. I don't want to go into the anger that I know will rise up from the hurt. But that's exactly what you're being asked to do, group 3. You're being asked to go to that anger, to acknowledge your hurt, to feel and embrace your sensitivity. Okay, because I'm seeing this shift occur when you do. See, we have energetic shift, new information, ends of cycles. So this has been a big cycle for you where it's been constantly looped, where it's like, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough. This person, this influence, whatever this was, just looping and looping and looping. And it's desecrated your self-worth, group 3. It's desecrated your validity, who you truly are. And it's almost this element now where it's like, are you going to keep letting it? And that's where we're getting this beautiful guidance from Spirit, where it's like, no, you don't have to let it do this anymore. It's time to end this cycle. It's time to let go of this paradigm that's saying exactly that you're not loved, that you're not enough, that you must keep going. And we're getting this encouragement to embrace our self-worth, to nurture ourselves, to see how we are worthy, and we've always been worthy. We're being called to embrace this reveal of self, allowing trust to come in, to surround yourself with loving connections that really see you and love you for who you are. We're being called to play, to have fun, to not be so serious about life, to allow ourselves to learn these lessons and take the good from them and move forward. And that's what I'm really seeing. It's like the crown chakra here. It's like paying attention to those beautiful signs and synchronicities that the universe is sending you, and really allowing those to come in. Because I'm also hearing, because of this unworthiness aspect, we don't allow ourselves to apply that worth in our life. So once again, we don't allow ourselves to take a break, to slow down, to see we are loved, to even apply that into our financial matters, because I'm seeing that being a worry for you. And it's like, it's time to heal this situation. And they're specifically pointing out abundance and finances. It's like, give it to your angels to help you heal, and allow yourself to work with them to help you see your worth, to see your deservingness. So much around that, my friends. And it's like allowing this unfolding, allowing the universe to show up for you, and believing it will. Believing it will, my friends. Because I'm really seeing that come forward. And this choice that we had come forward as well with the angel number book, this decision, I feel like it's clearly just choosing different, choosing yourself, choosing to believe that you are worthy, choosing consciously the programs you want to be running every day. And there's this element of like really making that decisive action where we choose different. And we have this angel number here too that I do want to look at, and we'll look at this card as well. But it says, don't be afraid. That feeling of being held back is just the universe recalibrating itself on your behalf. Trust the process. So with that, it's almost like you might be feeling like you're being held back right now, that things aren't moving as fast as you would like them to. Because once again, we have this fire energy that's rising, very Aries energy, very ambitious energy that I'm picking up here. And it's like, why isn't my business moving along? Or why aren't my dreams and manifestations moving forward? And I'm definitely getting it's because you are, in essence, being called to do this, to slow down, to do this inner work. That's what's important. That's what we need to prioritize right now. Okay, we had the sensitive emotions. It's time for extra self-care and gentleness. We cannot force this, okay? And we have the healing card, right? And the conflict card, feelings, which you have suppressed for a long time, are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. So I'm really hearing it's like, just let go of this need to force, to let go of this need to do the right thing. And it's like dropping into your heart. So the right thing we might feel is perhaps the doing, right? Like the forward movement, the go, 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 the fire energy. And logically, maybe that's what's looking more in alignment from that ego perspective. But when we get the bigger picture, we're actually seeing that this is what we're being called to do. We need to listen to the heart. We need to actually slow down enough to drop in to that space. And that's what I'm really getting with this reading. It's just so much confirmation of drop into your heart. It's time to see what's truly been bothering you, okay? And really get in touch with that anger. Allow it to come out. Allow it to truly raise out, okay? So I'm just taking another scan of this fire dragon energy because I just found there was so much that really came through this. So let's see. Do you find you have too much nervous energy, making you overexcited, unable to sleep, concentrate, or relax? That really jumped out at me. So what I'm really feeling for you guys in group 3, that very well could be you, right? You might not be able to slow down. You might not be able to concentrate or relax right now. But that's where I'm seeing here in this reading. It's like we're needing to find that balance. We're needing to find that harmony. And taking those action steps to slow down will be very helpful, okay? And then we have this inner rage that has been repressed for so long can be expressed and worked with in a therapeutic setting. Okay, so with that as well, we're getting called to really go in and let it out. So if you need a therapy session, if you need a Reiki session, if you need, that kind of support to truly let out how you feel or have someone be there to support you through it, do it. And I'm also being shown a lot of journaling at this point. So journaling things out, letting things flow out through your own session that way. But regardless, we're being called to slow down so we can truly do this healing work. And that's where I feel like this conflict in you will truly come to this harmonious end, because we'll finally be able to see where we've been feeling, how we've been feeling, and learning the lessons from the hurt to recalibrate a new story, a new program, being integrous that match our values. And that's where I feel like that choice from the angel number card was really coming in as well, in that sense of once more choosing and comparing our values and morals to what we truly believe now. And making those course corrections with that to ones that serve our worth, to ones that truly help us be loving and kind to ourselves, that help us see that we can be our own best friend. Like, I love that card that it came out. And then the surprise card, it's time to rise. So rising up. No matter what is happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is one powerful choice away. Rise out of your negative thoughts or limiting beliefs. Rise out of your comfort zone and complaints. Rise out of the slump or out of the potato chip bag. Get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darling? So yes, choose to rise, my friends. Choose to honor how you feel. And there is a lot of that in this reading, honoring the past, not suppressing it anymore, not suppressing the anger, not suppressing the hurt, but embracing it and allowing yourself to become the dragon and transmute that energy through flame. transmute that energy into something powerful for you instead of against you, my friends. And with that, this self-worth emerges because we're seeing we're worthy of it. We're seeing that, you know what? I do deserve to slow down. I do deserve to have love. I do deserve to have boundaries with people that make me feel small. I deserve to cut myself off from those belief systems that no longer resonate with who I am. I'm going to embrace how I feel. I'm going to learn the lessons that life has been giving me, and I'm going to be able to be grateful for them. And it's like, I'm going to end this cycle so I don't repeat it. I'm going to bring closure to my past, and I'm going to show all those around me how I can do this. And we relax into the flow. We allow time for play. We celebrate how far we've come. We celebrate. We learn to celebrate who we are. We learn to celebrate love itself and how it has been flowing into our lives. And we heal. And we know we're not alone anymore. We know we have our guides. We know we have our angels. We know we have support available to us. And we're no longer afraid of it, to claim it. So my friends, what an absolutely stunning reading for you guys in group 3. You were going through profound transformation, but I see it in such a positive way. You guys are truly learning how to nurture and love yourself. And this Cancerian energy is truly coming through here for you to help you do so. So please take all advantage of this time. Slow down, allow yourself to just be and feel how you feel, my friends. Everything is valid. So if you need help with this, please reach out to me. If you would like to book a session or a private reading, please reach out to me. I'm also offering some new Reiki packages with mentoring and guidance sessions to give you even further support throughout your spiritual journey, or a 6-month soul journey that I will be offering similarly to my mentoring, where we will be working personally one-on-one together for a full 6 months to get you to where you want to be, to help you with your deeper healing, to help you truly accomplish your goals, and to further your personal spirituality. So if any of those call you, I shall leave the information below. Sending you all so much love and light. Have a beautiful day.